Hey guys, back with Jolly Bait Company today. We're going to make some more soft plastics for you guys and show you guys step by step how we make each color. And today we're going to continue on with some crappie colors. We did one crappie color last time and one bass color, but we're kind of wanting to add up to the selection of crappie colors we have as spring crappie season's coming up. Last time you guys seen this crystal blue shad color, and I kind of did it a little bit wrong last time and I added white, but instead I like to add a couple drops of black to darken it a little bit, as you guys can see. I mean, black doesn't take much to take it over, so you don't add a whole lot to make it darker. But there it is. I mean, the other one you've seen in the last video is more transparent. But you guys can find that color and all the other colors on the website. Just like usual from the past videos, those colors are up there for you guys to buy. But today we're going to continue on with the blue color. I want to do that in a crappie color because one of the stores I'm at really likes blue and he likes white. So we're going to try to use a past color that I've done before and also made a video about, you guys may watch, with flake only. And here it is in the Hellgrammite. But we're going to use that. This is green and orange. We're going to do a blue and maybe silver. I'm thinking maybe just the blue. I'm not sure yet. And we're going to do a two-color bait, so it's going to be a laminate, and we're going to have to use the double injector for that. And then for the second color, what I'm thinking is, I've not really got much chartreuse with crappie baits, and that's definitely a good color for crappie. I mean, I have the electric chicken, which is pink and chartreuse, and then I've got red and chartreuse and blue and chartreuse. But we're just going to do chartreuse by itself, but I want to add a little bit of something else to make it as bright as we possibly can. So we're going to try to do that. But as usual, if you guys have any colors that you want to request, then drop them in the comments and we'll try to get to them and make them for the next video. One thing I'm going to do for the month of March, as it's coming up and spring fishing's getting really close, just for the YouTube audience, I'm going to have you guys, if you buy a hat on the website, then you get a free pack. Just drop it in the comments that you watched it on YouTube and what pack you want, and we'll send it off to you in the package. But that's just something so we guys can get you ready for fishing and reward you for watching our videos. We appreciate it. Now let's go ahead and get the plastic heated up and get the colors ready to go. Alright, we gave y'all a quick look of some baits we've been putting out lately, some crappie baits, the Silver Smoke Pearl we've been bagging. But we got our plastic ready to go. I got some white pearl here already made, so I remelted that, so y'all didn't get to see me make that. But if you want to see that, I can just let you know in the comments if you want to know exactly what I use for that. But we're going to go ahead and do this. This is going to be the top of the minnow, and for the grub and the slab man, it doesn't really matter because both sides are the same. But we're going to go ahead and we got this plastic ready to go. I'll usually do, whenever I'm doing flake, I'll do 1 scoop per cup, and this is 1/4 of a teaspoon. I don't know if you can see that real well there. We're going to go ahead and start out with 2 scoops per cup and see what that looks like. And we got this blue flake. And this is the big blue flake. There it is on the packaging. And we might end up doing more, but this is going to be a good start. You don't want to do too much at first because you can't take it out. All right, now I'm not really seeing the point of adding some small flake. I guess I could, but I don't really think it'll do much. So I'm going to add some silver. I think this is going to look good with it. So we're going to take this. This is 0.025 flake. We're just going to do, I'll say, probably 2 scoops of this. Kind of running out of it. All right, now we got all this mixed up. It kind of looks like, looking at it on the knife, it looks like we might need a little bit more It's kind of what I'm wanting. I might add 1 or 2 more scoops of blue, maybe. But we might go ahead and run it and see what it looks like first. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and shoot the first one and see what it looks like. We got the blue and silver flake with the white pearl right here. We're going to do the grub and we're going to do the slide man first. And then we'll get some minnows in a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at them. Look at the grub first. I'm hoping the white didn't take them over too much, with the other side being clear. But there it is. And I like the amount of blue. I don't think it's too much, but I think it's a really good combination. Yeah, there's the first grub. And here's the second grub. The flake is really, really bright with it being a clear side right there. There's a good look at the 2 different sides. Now let's look at the slab man. Oh yeah, that looks really good. And there's the other side. Yeah, let me know what y'all think of that. Let's go ahead and get some of the minnow shot up. All right, let's go ahead and get another shot of this. We're gonna get the minnow this time. And the key to using colors like this, especially the white, you want to be really careful with not burning the color in the microwave. And with the no flake one, you also want to be careful, because if it was to like make it a little yellow, it won't be as clear as it is. Top those off. All right, we got done with the second run. See the slab man one more time. And I was afraid the white would take it over too much, but I think the combination really is good. You can see the both sides there. The camera's kind of messing up on us, but I think it looks really cool. Let's go ahead and look at the minnow. Really hoping this one turned out good. Let's go ahead and look at it. There's the white side. You can see how the flake gets on both of the sides. But there we are. I think that looks really good. Let me know what y'all think of it. I meant to do the flake on the top, just realized that. But yeah, we'll have to do it again. I'll have to do it one more time and see the way I really want it. But I mean, still, you can see how it's going to look. It looks really good. You can see how it's clear. And like I was saying, if you heat it up too much, then that clear will go away and it'll kind of be like a yellowish, and that's what you don't want. So you got to be careful with heating it up, maybe a little bit at a time instead of minutes at a time. Do a few seconds and look at it. But that looks really good together. We'll have to do it again and see about the top. I'm thinking the top would look better with it. I mean, you guys might think it looks fine like that. But we're going to do it one more time and get to the next color. All right, guys. I got the other run shot of the blue flake and pearl minnows, but I'll show you guys that in a second. We're going to go ahead and get started on the next color. We got this Chartreuse. We're going to use a lot of Chartreuse and try to get this really bright. I'm going to start out with 50 drops per cup, and we might add some white or maybe this yellow. I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to do, but we'll go ahead and start out with this Chartreuse color. All right, now I don't really want to add white because whenever I've done that in the past, it kind of just dulls it a little bit. makes it not as bright. And we're going to do that anyway though, but I'm going to try to use this yellow this time and just see what it looks like. But you see when I pick the knife up, it's kind of really transparent. And we don't want that because the baits are so small, it's still going to be transparent whenever you're shooting those baits. So we're going to go ahead and try to add maybe a drop or two of this at a time and just see what it looks like. Alright, I added about 8 drops of yellow in this chartreuse, and I don't really want to make it yellow, so I think I am going to go ahead and add maybe a couple drops of white at a time and see what it looks like. Because I don't want it to be transparent still like it is. I'm just going to add a couple drops in there at a time and see what it looks like. Alright, I ended up adding 4 drops of white and 8 drops of yellow if you guys want to use it by reference. But I think we're going to go ahead and stop here. It's still a little bit transparent, but we're going to add some chartreuse flake here in a second. But I think this looks pretty good. I'll put some of the big and small on this other piece of chartreuse that I had here. It's got silver in it, but kind of just trying to decide what I want to use. I think I'm going to try to use the small first because I think that looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and add that and see what it looks like. Started off with 1 scoop of small flake, which is quite a bit because it's more small. Whenever you're using small flake, you don't want to use as much scoops. Alright, I think I like this small flake by itself with nothing else. I mean, it's kind of simple, but it's really just a chartreuse. We're just trying to do straight chartreuse, and I think this looks good, so let's go ahead and shoot some of them. Now we got the single injector, we can get all these at once. So let's go ahead and get this chartreuse in there. All right, first up, let's check out the grub and the chartreuse. Check it out. I really like the small flake in it. A lot of our baits have just the big flake, and using just a small flake looks pretty good in this. But yeah, I definitely could use this and definitely would work. Now the slab man. People ask us why we call it that sometimes, and I hope you guys can tell, but it kind of looks like a little man whenever you're looking at it with the 2 legs and 2 arms. But yeah, I got to figure out a name for this color. Probably figure it out whenever I have the title for this video, but yeah, it looks pretty good in that bait too. Here's in the crappie minnow. Very bright. Definitely catch the fish attention. All right, guys, it's gonna be all for today. We got I'm gonna call this chartreuse flash because it's pretty flashy in a pretty bright color. It's got the small chartreuse flake that turned out pretty good. Kind of a simple color, but I think it'll really work well. And here's a better look at the minnow from earlier. I've not got a name for this yet, but I'll probably figure one out for the title. But with the flake at the top, it looks a lot better. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. We appreciate you guys watching, and remember that if you buy a hat in March, I've only got a few in stock, but if you buy one, put in the description that you watched it on YouTube and what pack you want for free, and I'll throw it in your package. And but we appreciate you guys watching. Check out our other videos if you like making baits, and maybe we can teach you something if you are just getting started. But remember, you can drop colors that you want to see in the comments that you want to see us do next. Crappie colors, bass colors, what bait you want to see it in. Just let us know. But check out our website. Get ready for fishing season as we get closer to warmer weather. But that'll be it for today. See you guys next time.